welcome back, Marco here. Today I want to talk to you about open chords, and I want to show you how you can transform a very simple chord progression into something that is a little bit more fun to play, more interesting, and that it sounds completely different than just the basic stuff that we usually play. So an open chord is basically just a chord full of open strings. And so by changing the way we play these chords, we will have a completely different sound. So hopefully you're gonna like this lesson, I'm sure you will. And remember, you can get the tab, check my Patreon page, and also subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. We try to keep things in a very practical and musical way, so I'm sure you're gonna like it. Now, let's have a close-up and let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started. Now, we're gonna have two different sections. The first one is with this chord progression. We have F, G, and A minor. F, G, and A minor. But obviously, we're going to transform these chords and we're gonna play like this. So as you can see, I am playing exactly the same chords, but there is a lot more going on. And I'm using what I call open chords, okay? Now, how does it work? The first chord is an F major chord. But I'm gonna play like that. Okay? And so that's a very basic chord here. You have the 6th string fret number 1, the 3rd string fret number 2, and the 2nd open string. Okay, so I'm playing root note, major 3rd, and the add 11. So I'm already transforming with the open string here with the B. I'm already adding an extension, which is the add 11. Okay, and then if on top of that, I'm going to also play a different arpeggio where I'm plucking the 6th and the 2nd simultaneously, and then the 3rd. I'm already giving a melody to this chord as well. So first chord F, major add 11, very simple. The second chord is a basic G major chord here, and I'm playing the 6th string fret number 3, which is the root note, and the 2nd open string together, thumb and middle, and the 3rd open. Okay. Now the 3rd chord is the A minor, and this is where I really want to apply this concept of open strings. Alright, that's a beautiful chord that sounds more like a melody than a chord. And so rather than just play that, we're playing the 3rd string fret number 2 simultaneously with the bass note here. So I have 2 A's, right? Pluck that simultaneously with thumb and index. Then I play the 2nd string, which is the major 9. Okay, so then what I'll do, I will slide all the way to the fret number 5 on the 3rd string and play the 3rd string fret 5, then the 5th open string, and the 1st open with the ring finger. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time slowly. I start with the A, Now, the main thing here is that you let this chord ring out. It's extremely important, guys. Can you see when I'm sliding, I still have the 5th string and the 2nd string, which I plucked before, is still ringing out. That's the secret here. So far I have 3 chords, F major, Now, you want to repeat this thing one time. Okay, so you have. Now the second time we're gonna have something different on the A minor. So you're gonna have F. Okay, so what I'll do, the F is exactly the same thing, the G is exactly the same, but what I'll do on the A minor, I will play just both A's, so 5th string open and the 3rd string fret number 2 open, and I'm plucking with thumb and middle, and I play the 2nd fret with the 3rd finger, and there is a reason for that. It's because after that I'm gonna play just a basic A minor odd 9, so I like to use the 3rd finger so that I can then just add the 4th string fret number 2, okay, and I'm gonna be plucking the 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd open, okay. So and I'm using thumb, index, middle, and then I will have this beautiful phrase. Okay. And again, guys, this is all about open overringing. So I have the 1st open string, the 2nd string fret number 3, the 3rd string fret number 5, and the 2nd open. Okay, so, and I'm plucking with ring, middle, index, middle. When I put together the whole thing on this A minor, I will have you see the bass note still ringing out. So the whole thing together, slowly I have F, and again, and then I finish the first part with this A minor, very simple chord, 5th open, 4th string fret 2, 3rd string fret 2, boom, simultaneously with thumb, index and middle. And that's the first section. Obviously when you play it faster, guys, sound a little bit better. Sounds a little bit more rhythmic, okay? Now, when you feel ready and you're done with the first section, move on to the second one, which is also beautiful, and it's kind of more based on this beautiful open strings chord. Let's check it out. Alright guys, now the B section sounds really good. We have a different chord progression. We have F major, we have G major, A minor, and then C major. And then the same thing, F, G major, and C major. Very simple. But with the open string approach, we're going to play like this. And then we go back to, play section number 1. Now, what am I playing here? The first chord, F major, I'm not playing anything basic like this. I'm gonna play that. A beautiful sounding open chord, and I have the 4th string, fret number 3, which is my root note, okay? Then I also have the 3rd string, fret number 5, which is the 5th. I also have the 2nd open string, which is the odd 11, and I'm also going to play the 1st string fret number 5, which is the major 3rd. This is a beautiful F chord, guys, and One thing that you might find challenging is the fact that the second open string is going to be really difficult to let it ring out. So make sure that you lower the thumb and free the second string, okay? Because it's so easy to kind of sit with the third finger on it and then you block it. So just adjust the angle here a little bit so that you can play this chord. Now the arpeggio here is a little bit different. Okay, you have 3 notes. And we're also going to change the voicing. So you have thumb and ring finger on the first string simultaneously, then the second string with the middle, and the third string with the index. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. And then you do the same thing without the thumb, just ring finger, but this time on the first open string. So I'm going to get rid of the little finger and I play the first open, second string, and the third string. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. The second chord is just G major, but we will play exactly the same shape. So I'm going 2 frets up, and I have the 4th string fret number 5, the 3rd string fret number 7, the second open, and the 1st string fret number 7. And that's the same chord, okay? You have root note, perfect 5th, you have, what is that? B, which is the major 3rd, and then you have B again on the 1st string fret 7. That's just a G major chord. And I have exactly the same plucking pattern, so thumb on the 4th and ring on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then I get rid of the little finger and I play the same pattern without the thumb, just ring, middle, and index. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The third chord is A minor. Okay, so I have the same plucking pattern here. That's a very simple chord to play. It can be stretchy, but it's just A with the 5th open string, the 3rd string fret number 5, which is the minor 3rd, the 2nd open, which is the major 9, and the 1st string fret number 8, which is another C, another minor 3rd, okay? Same plucking pattern, this time the thumb is on the 5th string, so 5th and 1st simultaneously, 2nd, 3rd, and then I get rid of the little finger and I play the 1st open, 2nd, and 3rd, okay? So I have F, and then I'm playing the C major. I'm kind of playing a melodic idea around the C major chord, and I'm playing that. So I start with the 4th string fret number 10 and the 1st string fret number 12, and then I go back and I have 9, 10, same set of string, yeah, and then I have 7, 8, and 5 and 7. Okay, you can really decide which kind of fingering do you want to use with the left hand. Sometimes I like to play these type of melodic ideas with the same fingering, so 1 and 4, and then I kind of squeeze. Or if you want, you can just play with 1 and 4, and then 1 and 3, 1 and 3, and 1 and 4. Okay, so. And then I'm gonna play again the F. The G major will be different now. That's a beautiful open chord, guys. Okay, so the F will be exactly the same thing. And then the G is going to be played like this. So 6th string fret number 3, 3rd open, 2nd string fret number 6, and the 1st open, and I pluck that simultaneously. I have 6th and 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and then just the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So, and I finish with just keys, okay? 5th string fret number 3, 3rd string fret number 5. So the second section, the B section, is going to sound like this, the whole thing. And then you play again D section 1. It is beautiful chord progression, guys. Make sure that you take it step by step and really embrace this beautiful concept of open chords. Let me know if you like it, and I'll see you on the next lesson.